Okay, so we're here at Chapman Square in downtown Portland. Chapman Square is located across the street from the Portland City Hall building. Um, this is the location of the previous Occupy Portland. They are no longer here. They now have their meetings at St. Francis, which is at 12th and Oak. So if you're looking for general assemblies, that is where you can find Occupy Portland General Assembly and other working group meetings. One thing that was pointed out to me is this sign here for the fencing that is around the previously occupied square is actually called 99% Superior, which I thought was pretty funny and ironic. So this is the Chapman Square where Occupy Portland was previously occupying. Um, they were raided from this park early November, and just like all the other cities we've seen, once they were raided and evicted from the park, fence went up, and there's actually pretty large presence of PD surrounding the 2 blocks of park area. So there's Chapman Square, and then there's another park that I forget the name of that's actually across the street from here. So they had both of these parks occupied, which is a pretty large encampment compared to some of the other ones that I've visited. I'm not really sure the state right now of Occupy Portland. I know that they were part of the port shutdown actions on the 12th. They did occupy and shut down Port of Portland in solidarity, and believe that they were successful without too much police activity from what I've been reading. So when they originally occupied these two squares, on October 6th, they had their march and rally at the waterfront, and they marched up to Pioneer Courthouse Square and had their rally. And then they came down to these two plaza areas or parks and occupied both of these parks. And then they had their raid, and I think it was November 10th. They had their raid and they were evicted, and now, just like all the other raided occupations, there are fences surrounding both of these two parks. So that's information on Occupy Portland and their previous encampments. They are no longer an outdoor encampment to my knowledge. If you're looking for general assemblies or meetings, they are being held at St. Francis at 12th and Oak. So if you've watched, thank you, and see you in the next town.